Hello everyone. Hi. Welcome back to our journey down the rabbit hole. Mason, I have a question for you.
What is that?
Do you think there's such thing as stupid questions?
Oh no, 100%.
No, Mason, you gotta say no, because the bit doesn't work if you say yes.
Oh, well, thanks for letting me know it's a bit, because I'm just over here.
Also, ignore, like, my computer's fan is going crazy right now. Ignore that. And, okay, let's try that again. Mason, yes. I have a question for you.
Oh, what?
Do you think there is such thing as stupid questions?
No.
Well, I'm about to prove you wrong with the power of r/insanepeople Quora. It's a subreddit where people post the dumbest questions that they found on Quora or Yahoo Answers or other question asking sites.
I mean, this is basically just Reddit, to be honest. I mean, this is average day at Reddit.
Yeah, it's typical Reddit. But yeah, so this subreddit will prove to you, non-believer, that there are in fact such things as stupid questions. That's the rabbit hole we're going down. We're going down the Quora rabbit hole.
I mean, I feel like you're not going to get a very climactic conclusion because I've already, like, exiled Reddit from my life.
I mean, like, we didn't really have a very satisfying conclusion with the other one either, did we?
I mean, yeah. But, I mean, that one was so much fun to make, though. That was, like, you know, a bunch of things. Anyway. Well, I have a mouse this time, too, so...
Anyway, we're already getting off topic. I should rename this series from Down the Rabbit Hole to Off Topic.
Or, yeah, or just Tangent. That's just what you just...
Tangent. It sounds like a security company, like, we're Tangent Incorporated.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Or like a website builder. Come to Tangent, we'll produce a website for your company.
This video is sponsored by Tangent.
Tangent, website hosting for $2.95 a month.
All right, let's get started. Do you want to go first? I'll let you have the first question.
Oh, that's great of you. Okay, I told my 9-year-old daughter that I wished that... Okay, I'm getting old. I haven't recorded anything in forever. Okay, I told my 9-year-old daughter... Oh, man, you gotta talk. Okay,
dude, read it. Just read it. Reading's not hard.
Nah, man, I'm just freaking... Look at all this stuff. Look at all these letters I don't know. Anyway, I told my 9-year-old daughter that I wish I had aborted her after she got a B+ in a test. She is now crying. How do I get her to grow up?
Oh my god!
I mean, that's pretty fair. Like, I mean, if you're not hitting A+, this is satire. But if you're not hitting A+...
Oh, it's satire? Okay, good.
You know?
I was like, what the heck?
I wonder if anybody responded to this, like legit, honestly.
I'm glad that's satire. I'm really glad that's satire. I would have been really worried for that poor 9-year-old.
I mean, it's gotta be. I mean, like, it's such a weird... That's not a normal... That's like psychopath tendency. Like, oh, you did good? Well, you're adopted. You know? It's just like, it's kind of funny though, because like, it just shows you how, like, okay, if we're taking this question honestly, it's like, you're already doing that one way or the other. Like, you know, she's gonna grow up regardless, but now you're making her life even worse. So she's probably gonna grow up faster now. I'm surprised that a 9-year-old, okay, obviously satire, but like a 9-year-old's not gonna understand what being aborted is.
Yeah.
Like, you could say, I hate you, and that'd probably have more, like, resonance than...
Right? Yeah,
like, oh, I wish I aborted you.
Totally. All right, so the question is, how do I stop my family from coming into my room without knocking? Do you have this problem? Is this a problem you have?
Is this directed at me?
Yeah, now I'm asking you, do you have this problem?
No, I've, like, never had that problem, and especially now, but...
Apparently, this person has a solution for you. If you've ever had that problem, she or he, I'm guessing it's a she because it sounds like a Karen. It's a very Karen answer. But it's not your house, so I'm afraid you can't. Many years ago, when my youngest daughter, aged 12, went to her room in a temper over something and locked the door, refusing to come out, she could be very stubborn. And she needed to know that she shouldn't do that. So when persuasion failed, I smashed the door down and made her pay for a new one without a lock, out of her pocket money in installments. Neither her or her older sister tried anything like that again. When you have your own home, you can decide who enters and who doesn't. That's a very level-headed solution, I think. It's a very, like, rational, like, yeah, you know what, that makes sense. If your daughter is, you know, being a to you, just break her room, you know, and make her pay for it. Like, that'll show her. That's how the world works, you know?
That's a very difficult thing, though, because it's like, yeah, your children, that is their space that you gave them, but it's not theirs. They could take that at any point. It's almost like such a real world topic that, you know, it doesn't deserve a place in this video, but I was just gonna say it's like kind of like you get into raising a child and like morals and ethics really fast with something like that.
I am totally on this mom's side. I think she had a very calm and reasonable solution to the problem, and it worked. I mean, it says right there, neither her or her older sister tried anything like that again, so it worked. So, you know,
yeah,
it gets results. Results, people. That's what we need. Money is pizza. Pizza is time. Time is life. Let's go.
Yeah, this one I'm gonna have to read a little bit. Okay.
Oh, it's a story.
It said, okay. How do I take a shower without drowning my unborn baby? Okay, let me read the bottom part.
Wait, there's more? That wasn't
There's
it?
more.
Oh
There's
my
like,
gosh. Okay.
That was the question, and then there's a bit of
context?
What's it called? Yeah, context
Okay,
exactly.
give me the context.
It says, I'm pregnant and I haven't showered or sorry, I should have read this first. I'm starting to laugh at it. I'm pregnant. I haven't showered or gone near water in like 5 months because I'm afraid the water will go up my vagina and drown my baby. There's more. I wanted to put a plastic bag between my legs and try to take a bath, but maybe I should just elevate my legs? I don't know. I'm afraid little Trevor isn't gonna make it. My husband hasn't touched me in months. That's how it ends.
Okay, that seems like an unrelated issue.
Exactly. They just threw that in there. Like, oh yeah, this problem. If you could answer this one too.
Also, me and my husband haven't been intimate in months, but that's because we have a lot of other issues, you know? It's just a bunch of stuff. But I felt like that should be known because I want you to feel bad for me. Wow. There was a lot to unpack there.
I know. I saw that one and I was like, that's a legit one. Literally, that's what it says at the top. Just wow.
So, my friend lied to his parents about having a girlfriend, and now they want to meet her. Now, he wants me to dress up as a girl and pretend to be his girlfriend. Is this a good idea?
Why not? It'll awaken something.
It worked for Mrs. Doubtfire, you know? Well, that's... do you think that would work? Do you think that plan would work?
It depends how pretty your friend is, to be honest.
Well,
honestly, I think a lot of people pull it off.
So here's my thing, though. Because, like, if his friend wants to introduce him as his girlfriend to his parents, so clearly they're good friends, or he wouldn't have asked this, you know? So wouldn't that mean that his parents would know him? That his friend's parents would know who he is? Like...
Yeah, I mean, well, what's messed up is that, you know, his friend is down with it, like, or like, why, like, he doesn't even, like, he's already like figured out that his friend is gonna do this, like, he's already at the ask the internet stage, like, is this morally right, opposed to like, is my friend down to do this?
No, the thing though is like, because I feel like if I asked you to dress up as a girl to tell my parents that you were my girlfriend, they would know it's you immediately. Unless, like, we had someone who's insanely good at makeup.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You'd have to. I mean, or at least a wig or something. But, like, I mean, that would be, I do feel like some people could pull it off a lot better than others.
Yeah.
But is it a good thing to do? Not really. There's a lot of better excuses. Sorry. Okay. I told my boyfriend that he's... okay, let me... The delivery's got to be close to perfect on this. I told my boyfriend that he's worthless, so he dumped me and blocked me. Is he being insecure? Yeah,
wow.
It sounds like you care about him a lot.
Yeah, right? There's definitely someone who is in the wrong in that situation, and I can tell you right now, it's not her boyfriend.
Nah, he's... one of the comments. Nah, he's just probably on his way to your mom and dad and your best friend.
Wow, what a response. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack in this question. Like, it's not very long, but there are a lot of layers to this, alright? This is like an ogre. There are more layers to this question than there are in an ogre. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
No, you're not, but I'm gonna read it anyway. I'm pregnant with my brother's baby. I'm sorry, I can't even continue after that.
I know, it's so difficult about all of these, is that they're just so out there. You're like, would I just say that?
Okay. I'm pregnant with my brother's baby. He's so hot and I like his muscles. This sounds like a Sonic fan fiction.
I'm face palming right now.
Anyway, it was consensual, but an accident. Our mom walked in on us, but she was on meth, so I don't think she saw. I feel like if I tell her, she'll get mad at me. What do I do?
Please tell me that's satire.
It's not labeled as satire if it is.
Oh.
And there's like nothing in this that says it's satire.
They definitely have a dysfunctional home, so...
Dysfunctional sounds like an understatement. Do you want to hear what the top rated comment on this thread is?
What was it?
Let your brother impregnate your mother. That way she can't be mad at you when you tell her.
I can't even.
What state do you think this was in? Because this was definitely America. There's no way this happened outside of America. But what state do you think this happened in?
I mean, Alabama's always a good candidate for this. That and West Virginia.
You know what? I'm gonna say Missouri.
No, this is a Nebraska thing. This ain't a Missouri thing. I wouldn't see. Being an I can't even say it, but being a Midwesterner, yeah, I feel like Missouri. Actually, no, it could definitely. There's parts of Missouri though.
Or New Mexico. I think New Mexico. Like when I think math, I think New Mexico because of Breaking Bad. You know. So I think this could actually be New Mexico.
Sorry, I really should not go reading ahead because I'm just literally dying some of these. Do you want me to go ahead or?
Yeah, go. I want to move on from that.
Okay. Yeah, right. Let's dwell on that longer. I caught my 14-year-old son skipping school, and I confiscated his phone, PC, tablet, watch, laptop, and bed. Am I being harsh enough?
Harsh enough?
Yeah, the bed.
No, now you need to shoot him in the shoulder and teach him what real pain is.
Legit confiscated the bed.
The bed? Is that child abuse? That sounds like child abuse. Like, I'm not an expert, but that sounds like child abuse. While editing, I decided to look it up, and apparently it is child abuse. So I guess it goes without saying, don't take away your child's bed. That's a bad idea. Don't do it. You heard it here first, folks. Don't take away your child's bed. It's stupid. Stop. Is it true that German people laugh?
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Wait. Wait, I actually have a German friend that I can call.
You're calling somebody right now?
I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna call someone else. Hey, so this is super random, but I'm recording a video with one of my friends on stupid questions on Quora.
Okay.
And I have a question that I think you can answer here. The question is it true that German people laugh?
Is it true that German people laugh?
Yeah, is that true?
Well, evidently yes, because I'm laughing at you.
All right, well that answers that. Thank you.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, I'm back. So when I asked her the question, she laughed. So I think that answers that.
There you go.
All right, let's move on now. That was a fun bit.
I'm always naming these files like cryptic names. Like literally, it says baby, bed, and abort is the past three images I've saved. Like I just literally nouns, like the key noun of the question.
Baby's bed and abort. Oh my gosh, that's so terrible.
Should I use a smoke bomb to stop a wedding? And it says no, you should not.
I mean, of all the ways you could stop a wedding, I feel like that's one of the most innocuous. Like, because, I mean, you could stop a wedding by going in and just shooting everybody. I mean, that would stop a wedding. But, like, a smoke bomb, like, that's harmless. I don't know if it would stop the wedding. It'd probably just, like, delay it a bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is definitely... Oh, it's a WikiHow answer. I'm pretty sure. I thought it was like a Yahoo answer because, like, it says 53 people found this not helpful. But 91 said they found it helpful.
That is helpful. Like, if you want to stop a wedding in a harmless way, like, that's a good solution. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't see a big problem with that solution.
Actually, there's actually a lot of better ways, to be honest, though. Like, what I would do is just light a cigarette near a smoke alarm. That's what I'd do. If I really had to stop a wedding. Because it's so covert. like, yeah, they could probably trace it back to you, but like, it's such like, oh, you could be like, oh, I didn't know, my bad. Like, it's such like a small thing.
It's not like
could
you
do.
pulled the fire alarm, you know?
It's not like you threw a smoke bomb and, you know, gassed everybody.
How would you like some very intense and ignorant homophobia?
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Yeah, okay. Now this is like a paragraph. Like there's a story here, alright?
All right.
If my baby girl is breastfed, will her odds of being a lesbian increase? How do I make it stop? So that's the question. Which already has a lot of problems.
Isn't there already a myth about that too with boys too?
But the thing is, that doesn't even sound like a common, like, I've never heard that before.
I know, I've never heard of that. I've always heard of that if you breastfeed your son, I forget what specifically they said. I'm not sure if it's they like older women or if they're gay or what, but I can't remember.
You know what I want to say?
What?
Children have been breastfed by their mothers for several tens of thousands of years.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna make your daughter a lesbian.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay, well, would you like the context now? Because there's more.
Mm-hmm.
My wife and I just had a girl. Our first was a boy. He is now 3 years old, and he was breastfed. I had no problem with the breastfeeding. Now with the baby girl, I figured she would be breastfed too, and I had no problems with that until I saw her breastfeed. It's been about 2 weeks, and I can't get rid of this feeling that she's going to turn out to be a lesbian. She really attacks my wife's boobs more so than my boy when he was a baby. It just doesn't seem right, and I can't help but wonder if this is how lesbians are made. I fear she will be a lesbian if she isn't bottle fed. Does anyone have any advice or experience here? Is this an act of lesbianism? Should I stay pissed at my wife for what she is doing to my child? The arguing is getting intense. I hate the idea of someone's boobs being forced in my baby girl's face.
This man's getting cucked by his own daughter. He's getting jealous. He's getting jealous.
Oh my gosh. I hate parents like this, because I know parents like this, and if you're let your daughter do and date who she wants to. Like, it's not your business. Gosh,
yeah,
I hate the whole like gay panic thing. Like, it's so outdated and it's so dumb and pointless, and it's like, who cares? Like, honestly,
Yeah.
I'm cutting that out.
Sorry, yeah, I was legit. I was between questions. I was gonna read this one and I saw another one, and then you said that, but.
Oh my gosh, Nathan, shut up! I texted you! Sorry. Dude, I'm gonna send you the audio. There's like all this banging, like, and loud laughing, and like, holy crap.
It's like you're living in someone else's house.
Shut up. Shut up. You're such a piece of garbage.
I'm gonna get like a knock at my door, be like, both my neighbors are there with shotguns. Like, I don't know what questions you're reading, but can you be quiet? we thought all the lumberjacks in the back chopping down trees were bad.
Now this guy's reading stupid questions for no reason and talking to himself.
Mm-hmm. Talking to himself, pretending to be a YouTuber, pretending to have friends.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't understand. Wait, no. I need to read this in a different voice. I don't understand what the purpose of a computer is. There's a library right next door, and they provide all of my information. So here's what kills me about this question, right?
Yeah.
This question was posted on the internet. He had to use a computer. He's using a computer to get information about why people use computers.
See, that's what's so messed up is that, you know, for one, okay, this old lady isn't probably the one actually putting, like, literally this is probably copied from Facebook, which I'd put so much money on it. But second, like, okay, I have this kind of theory with all these boomers. Like, I feel like so many people they mostly like all the wives of the boomer generation, like they grew up only to become wives, and like, yeah, they went to school and stuff, but it's like I feel like literally they just there's a lack of like comprehension of stuff. It's just like later you could explain to someone what a computer is, just like the world's fastest library at your fingertips, but they'll never understand that. They're like, no, I don't understand it. It's like,
I think it has a lot to do with the thing, because like I've heard that like by the time you hit 30, it's really unlikely that you'll start listening to new music. So I think it's like this something similar to that effect, where it's like once you hit a certain age, you just stop, you know, doing new things, and so like when new stuff like this appears, like it's really hard to like break out of old habits, you know?
Yeah, no, I could definitely see that. I mean, there's a lot of like excuses that I feel like a lot of people will make in some ways, which is fine. Like they have their like it'll be like, oh, I don't want to buy an electric car. I want to buy a car from the 80s when I was a kid. You know, those are the cool cars that like that. That makes sense to me. I can see how they can rationalize a lot of that, but it's like the other part. I mean, you never. Okay, here, the one de facto thing against it is like you'll never see someone be like, I don't want to type on a computer. I'm gonna type on a typewriter. You never ever see that. No one's typing on typewriters. That literally people would rather do pen and paper over a typewriter. Yeah. Dang, that's hard to write in pen and pen. I can't even do it. You want me to read the next one?
Well, wait. So the top comment on this post is, should have gone to the library to get the answer to this question. All right. I got a short one for you. My 4-year-old's art is terrible. Should I tell her?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. That's all it says.
Let her keep. Actually, no, tell her.
Yeah.
I changed my stance on it fast.
Yeah, be honest. Kids are stupid. And you know what? They're always going to be stupid unless someone tells them, like, hey, you're stupid. You know? Like, if you lie to your daughter and tell her her art is great her entire childhood, she's just going to end up like one of those people on American Idol who's always been told they're a great singer, and then they sing and it's like, and it's like, oh my gosh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry. I totally blanked. Like, I like stopped listening to you, and then all of a sudden you chimed in with your Tarzan voice, and I was like, I gotta start listening now. My bad.
That was my Tarzan voice. That was my Celine Dion.
Oh, okay. That sounded like Tarzan to me. What would you do if Barack Obama knocked on your window and climbed through into your room?
What would I do? You know what? I would love that. That'd be super cool.
I'd be alright with that.
Like, that'd be super dope. I would love that. Honestly, like, I would love it if Obama came to my house because he wanted to hang out with me.
That's pretty much all the comments.
Like, that'd be so awesome. I would legitimately love that. That would make my day. That would make my whole day.
I'd play golf with him. That'd be fun.
Oh, I'd love to go golfing with Obama.
Yeah. I feel like he'd be one of the coolest.
Of all the ex-presidents who I'd love to go golfing with, Obama's towards the top of the list.
I think so, too.
For sure.
It says, is it okay to eat my dog after they die?
I'd say so, if you want to do that.
It does have a decent paragraph, but it cuts out at the very end.
I would say, like, as long as you don't kill your dog to eat it. I don't. Is that illegal? Would that be illegal if your dog died?
I think you can, because it's like an improper disposal of dead animal. I think that's what it might fall under.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a good question. I love how this turned from like, wow, look at these stupid questions, to wow, that's an interesting question. I wonder, like, what the answer is.
Like, well, because we're distancing the entire, like, we're taking basically all the puzzle pieces out of it. Like, we're saying, yeah, it's not real. This person's, you know, like, it's not personal at all. We just, like, literally just are looking at it as a, like,
we
a
need
prompt.
to get some funny ones. All right? Find some funny ones.
Okay, I had a thing to share on this one, but it's all right.
Oh, here's one I think that we both can relate to. My son watches videos of games being played on YouTube, and most of the time he prefers that to actually playing the game itself. Should I be worried?
No, not really. In
yeah,
fact,
I think you should. Your son is in a lot of danger of becoming a normal Gen Z teenager.
Oh, I didn't know which way you were playing that. I'm like, okay, he can call him a simp. He can call him, like, there's a lot of...
Well, it doesn't say he's watching. He's not like, it doesn't clarify who he's watching. So if he's watching PewDiePie, he's probably not a simp. But if he's watching, like, Pokimane and, like, Alinity, like,
dude,
your son's a simp.
People are simping to PewDiePie today. I was watching that. I'm joking.
Oh, I would simp for PewDiePie.
I mean...
When you simp for PewDiePie, it's not simping because it's, like, a different thing.
I mean, everybody simps for everybody. I would say it's simping. But what I was gonna say was though, is that yeah, no, like we both probably agree on this. It's actually like more.
And I fully believe that this question is real. I fully believe this question is real.
I could see it. I could see it because like there are a lot of people who make the argument that like, you know, the game, like the experience you get from playing the game by yourself, you should have more value of that than, you know, something else. Like that's the whole reason.
Even on the news, people say that. Like people say that on friggin' CNN and stuff.
Well, and that's the thing is that like there's truth to that a little bit because a lot of people say like, oh yeah, well I don't want to have spoilers to a movie because I want my genuine reaction when I watch it, you know. And there's actually I think there's a Vsauce video on that. That's on channeling, but. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, both of them are warranted. I think, like, and for one, the one the kid's doing is cheaper anyway. Like, you know, he's saving you money.
Yeah.
Like,
and the other thing, too, is, like, I feel like hobbies are way more fun when you share them with other people.
I mean, you are right. I mean, I feel like...
But also, I also guarantee that the person who asked this question is the same type of person who watches football on TV religiously and never plays football himself. I guarantee you that this is the same kind of the person asking this question is that person. That kind of person. 100%. Which is literally the same thing.
You're right. It is the same thing as Let's Plays. It's funny how we've gone to like defending video games to defending watching people play video games. Like I find that hilarious. Okay, Jonah, I got one for you.
Okay.
My 17-year-old daughter has increasingly become more emo.
Oh, you piece of
I know this is just a phase, but she assures me it isn't. Is there any way to Is there any way to cleanse her?
Wait, stop right there. I love that so much because anybody who was emo in high school will tell you, yeah, it was totally just a phase, but I swore constantly that it wasn't. Okay, continue. Sorry, that's funny.
And then he says, "Is there any way to cleanse her?" Which is pretty good.
Does she need an exorcism? We need to exorcise My Chemical Romance out of your system.
And then, or should I begin to punish her for her ways?
Punish her for her ways. Oh, that's
legit
so funny.
For her ways.
Oh, that's definitely real. That's for sure real. It's just a phase, Dad.
Legit, the last 3 words are what all the comments are talking about. Like, just like, for her ways.
When I was a young boy, my father told me that my emo was just a phase and I didn't believe him. Okay, well, as payback, we'll end on this one, but I have one that I think you can relate to. Actually, I know for a fact you can relate to this, because I've had this problem with you.
Oh, damn.
This one's about someone talking about their son, but I feel like this is something that like I deal with on a daily basis with you, right? My son thinks that he has 20 girlfriends. How can I tell him that anime girls do not actually exist and he needs to find a real girlfriend? He's 36 years old.
I think what he needs to do is get involved with virtual YouTubers. That's the next evolution. And I think he'll have a lot better relationship than you think.
Don't they have like virtual waifu apps now where you can like talk to a waifu?
Yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they've had that for years, dude. They're like on the DS they had like the most popular one for the longest time.
We need to get a smartphone app of a waifu and do a video on that when I get down to Lynchburg. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, so there you have it. Do you believe me now, Mason, that stupid questions, there is such thing as stupid questions? Do you believe me now? Have I turned you from your incorrect ways?
Yes, I mean, there was a doubt in my mind that I could be wrong.
So never let anybody say there are no stupid questions. If anyone ever tells you there are no stupid questions, ask them, why aren't cat girls real?
See, I mean, my first tip-off that there actually are stupid questions is we went to Reddit, that should have been the first red flag. So, I mean...
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you like this video and want to see more from this series, make sure you let me know by hitting that like button. And if you want to subscribe to Mason's channel, I will leave a link to it down in the description below. For now, this is your pal Jonah signing off, saying see you next time on Jonah TV. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
That's what we call the one take.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new.